Caring for an aging parent can be hard. Sunlight Support Age-in-Place Solutions is here for you. Whether you need round-the-clock care or just a few hours a week, Sunlight Support offers affordable in-home care and companionship to help you or your loved ones age in their own home. Call 402-421-1119 or visit sunlightsupport.com to learn more. Sunlight Support Age-in-Place Solutions, shining light on what matters most.
Welcome back to the Weave Generation. This is Scott and Brian of the Weave Generation. And today we have a topic I'd like to talk about is, well, first of all, I want to talk about Brian. Brian is the Director of Operations at Sunlight Support, and he's sponsoring the channel today. And we're going to talk about basically what you do and how you maneuver through all the care that you do at Sunlight Support.
Yeah, Sunlight Support Senior Care Solutions was founded on the basis of coming together and providing a full care continuum solution to help folks age in their own home. And then of course, if that's not the reality, we help them move to more skilled facility. But Sunlight Support, wanted to make sure that you understand that there are options out there. A lot of folks get to a point where it's kind of an emergency situation. They let their situation get to a point where they have to make a drastic decision, and a lot of times, of course, what we found is folks that don't, family members that are not very close anymore as we've diverged and we've moved to different areas of the United States where, we're not as close as we once were. So the information that we have comes via, we come back for Thanksgiving, we make a decision for mom and dad or grandpa and grandma that really is not their wishes. And it's okay. This generation understands that it's very important for them. More than 80 to 85% of folks, 65 and over, want to stay in their own home. It's very important to them. It's in fact, we've talked about statistics before. It's extremely important to them.
Well, that baby boomer generation does not want to go to the nursing home.
Yeah.
A few of them will, but it's not their wishes.
Right, it's not their wishes. And we have this role that we need to play. We need to be able to organize this, and that's what Sunlight Support does. So Sunlight Support will do everything from non-medical in-home caregiving to meal plans, to home modifications, when very regularly we go into a home and we find that there are small little things that need to be done for us to be able to help us provide better care. And then of course, if we do those things, it provides a more efficient and financially effective care as well. We can make very small changes sometimes. You wouldn't believe how important it is to have the correct lighting in a home or small little trip hazards taken care of. That will help us come in and provide better care. And we provide medical equipment at the most reasonable prices that you can find. That is very much our intention. And then, of course, like I talked about earlier, in the event that you want to, or really feel that you need to, or a family thinks it's the best decision, you've all come together and make this realization, we have partnered with different assisted living, independent living, skilled nursing facilities. In understanding what they do, we can not only refer you and find the one that works the best, but we will help with that whole process. So we'll find who would work the best for you. We'll pack everything up, we'll organize it, pack it up, move it, unpack it for you, and reorganize at your new facility.
I find that to be very valuable, because when I own my in-home care company, We were always looking for other companies to help us, contractors and move companies and all this to help with that. Your full continuum, I love that, because that, I will tell you, will be a peace of mind for a family to know that you're a one-shop stop.
Yeah.
And that's it. You do it all. And
Yeah.
that's really a load off for a family that's caring for mom or dad or loved one. And that load, you can focus in on the care for the loved one and then let Sunlight Support do it all.
Yeah, and we know, Scott, we've created relationships with a lot of different people in this area. Hospice care here in Lincoln and in Denver. Again, assisted living facilities, we know which ones are excellent, we know which ones are not great. We've worked with those folks. We work with only the best age-in-place certified contractors for this, the home modification. You've got to know how to do that. It's more than just understanding drywall and electricity and carpeting. It's much more than that. It's understanding the person and what their wishes are.
And that's a good point, Brian, because when you're talking about the long-term effects of what you're talking about, have that plan in place where the loved one is going to reside at the end of life. You have to think forward. And I can't emphasize that enough, because people will go into this and not have a plan. And if you don't have a plan, it doesn't end up very nice. So many times our intake coordinators could try to work through the long, detailed list of the things that need to come and at what point is the loved one able to really stay in the home? Okay, well, what's the condition of the loved one right now? Are we going to widen these doors and spend the money to go ahead and put in a zero-entry shower? Mm-hmm. These are the things you need to think forward. Now, if that's not the case, then you take them on to the next level. And I know you all do that at Sunlight Support, but I'm just saying that so that you pay attention to that. It's really, probably it is the most critical point going forward with loved one's care.
Yeah, and Sunlight Support, it's about providing these solutions. By providing these solutions, we have to be well educated. Part of that education is the folks that we talk with in the assisted living, the contractors, the hospice care, all of these companies that we work with. So what we did in addition, Scott, we put together a podcast called Aging in America Podcast.com, and you can check those out and listen to some of the experts that we work with there as well. People that really know financial planning and physical therapists and the Lincoln YMCA and their programs. This is very valuable information, so you can check that out. And go to our website at www.sunlightsupport.com. That will give you everything that you need to know, contact information to call us to start this process with a free assessment, and we'll figure out what you want.
Is that free? It's all free.
Yeah.
The consulting.
Yeah.
Nice.
Anything that we do when we come into the home, as far as that initial assessment, consultation is free. It has to be. We got to figure out where you're at.
And if it's a right fit.
If it's a right fit, and what your situation is, and what your desires are.
Very cool. Yeah. Well, Brian, thanks for talking about Sunlight Support today and sponsoring this channel today. Again, this is Scott Bryan of We Generation. We welcome any questions. You can give us a call at 402-413-0221 or email us at weavegeneration@gmail.com. Again, this is Scott and Brian of the We Generation.